Hey everybody, it's NERF Boy Productions here. Today I'm here with NERF Gun Combos number 5. Alright, so this combo today is pretty basic, but it works. This is number 5. So I love this combo. It's simple design, and it just works. It's functional. It's awesome. So let's just break it down and see what's inside. Alright, so for the base blaster, I am using the N-Strike Elite Raven CS18. So this is the elite version of the Raven. Of course, the original was the green, and then the Stinger edition I did give away in my giveaway for March Madness, but that's the black and yellow edition. This is the Elite, alright, so this shoots pretty much the furthest. The Stinger and this are the exact same, but the Elite version, okay, so that's going to shoot further than the green one if that's what you have. And this is a 25 dart Rampage drum, so that would be for this blaster. Okay. So I like to use this one in here. I don't like the Raider drum even though it's 35. It's too bulky. This one's symmetrical. So what that does is it just provides comfort when you're using it. And I was going to use the Alpha Trooper drum, but it's hard to get your hands on because it's the old version and it's a little too small for the semi-automatic blaster like this one. So then we're talking about the barrels. Now for the barrels, I am using the Alpha. So now we're talking about the barrels. For the barrel, I am using a Spectre barrel. Somewhere I have an Elite Spectre barrel. I don't know where it is right now. If it was an Elite Spectre barrel, it would be blue and white, and it would look much better, but I just couldn't find it. And then for the scope, I'm putting one on top of the tactical rail. It's a sight that comes with the long strike. And I love it because you can keep it down and use it like that. You can flip it up and use it like that. You can flip it up and use it like that. You can flip them both up, use it like that. It's very nice. I just like to leave it down and line up the two notches here with the hole. And that seems to be very accurate with this blaster. Maybe flip this up and look through. Maybe flip that up. That's really nice too. Just like that. Yeah, I think that's what I would do. So yeah, and the reason now let's talk about the reason I use all of this stuff. I already talked about the drum and how it's symmetrical and it's a nice dart capacity for its size. So that it works very well in this blaster. The scope, of course, it's nice and small, so it's easy to just kind of like pull up and aim, especially like that. That's how I like it. So you just pull up and aim. And then the barrel's the coolest part because it's a Spectre barrel. Now what that means is the inner diameter of it is actually quite large. So here I have a standard Retaliator barrel, and you can see the inner diameter right there. And then this is a Spectre barrel. Check out the difference. See that? And see that. See the difference? So because what that does is because this one, the inner diameter of that is so much bigger, in NERF, because the darts are foam and they don't go very fast and these aren't even spiraled or they don't do anything, a typical NERF barrel will improve your accuracy, but it will decrease range because what's going to happen is when the dart leaves the magazine, it's going to bump around in the gun because it will rattle, because NERF blasters aren't as accurate as a normal gun because they're toys. So the foam dart is going to bounce around. So what this extra barrels do, it bounces around more, but the more it bounces around, the more on path it's going to line up into. So like, because this barrel is so long, what's going to happen is it's going to bounce around for a longer time. That's going to straighten it out more, so when it's left the blaster, it's going to be on a straighter path. Now the reason why the Spectre barrel is so great, because the inner diameter is so big, it's not going to be hugging the dart as much, and the dart won't be hitting the inner barrel as much, what that's going to do is it will increase the accuracy because it's still got that extra length, but it's not going to dramatically decrease the range. So you're going to get basically full range out of this blaster with improved accuracy with this little small sight on here, easy to use, and the perfect drum size. This is an amazing blaster. Now, if you want, you can add a recon laser on this side tactical rail. I did have it, but I find because I like to use it as like a laser pointer. It's easy to use, and it's off of your sight because most people are right-handed. Because it's on the left side, it's not going to be getting in your way of aiming, which is why they actually did that, I'm guessing, because it makes a lot of sense. But then I did find when I had it on there, since it's so bulky, I'd be running around and it would just break right off and like bonk off. So I decided it's just easier to use this sight instead. And it's more accurate too. But yeah, so that's something you can do. But this is what I like to use, and I've used it before, and it works great. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, this was NerfBoy Productions, signing off.